You're interested in becoming a real estate investor, but you have no money. What do you do? Huge question asked by tons of people every single day. And a very valid question at that, because typically, as they say, you need money to make money. So what do? You're interested in becoming an investor, but you have no money. I'm going to put a little disclaimer on my answer and just warn you that you may not like my answer. But hopefully you're motivated to follow my answer, because I guarantee you that if you do, you are going to increase your chances for success tenfold, if not more. I don't know what's more than tenfold, but you're going to increase your chances for success exponentially if you just humor me on this one. So, what do I recommend you do if you're interested in becoming a real estate investor and you have no money? Are you ready? My answer is learn. I know you want to be an investor. The exciting part about being an investor is getting a property and getting your hands dirty and getting returns, none of which includes sitting on a couch and reading a book or going down internet rabbit holes. I get it. I get it. I get it. I have been there, and it is what it is. You want to dive in, but hear me when I say, if you will take time, and this goes for anybody, I don't care if you have money or don't have money, I recommend every single person starting out as a real estate investor, pause, slow down, and learn a lot. This is not to say you have to spend the next couple of years learning everything to perfection. No, but don't go diving in blindfolded. It's like shooting a dart towards a dartboard with a blindfold on. I was about to say a bullseye on. You're not going to hit the bullseye with a blindfold on. So here's the thing. So many people dive into real estate investing. It's honestly why there's such a huge failure rate. And for multiple reasons, they get in over their head and it just doesn't work out. I'm not saying to spend a lot of time learning, but if you will take some time to learn, again, this is for everybody, it will make literally a night and day difference about your chances for success as an investor. So for someone with no money, this is the perfect excuse. You need to buy time while you're either saving money or figuring out how to get money. You have time. You can't make a move right away. Learn, educate yourself. I wrote a book. It's my first real estate investing book that I've written. I am super excited about it. And the whole gist of the book is geared towards exactly this, of what should you learn about real estate investing? What's important to know? What do you need to know every intricacy to flipping a house? No. When I'm talking about learning, and in this particular position, if you haven't already started into investing, I'm talking about figuring out what strategy to pursue in the first place. How do you know what strategy is going to be a good fit for you, both to meet your goals and fit your personality and your natural skill sets? When you Google how to be a real estate investor, what does it say? Flip a house or become a wholesaler. Those might be great for a lot of people, but they're not great for everybody. How do you know what's going to fit you? When you take the time to figure that out, again, your chances for success, straight up. I'm telling you, it's a big thing, because there are so many options in real estate investing. You have got to narrow them down. And once you narrow them down, you need to have a working concept of how to be successful in that strategy. So many people diving in skip this. Again, not the most exciting step, but it will pay you dividends later. So if you don't have money, now's your perfect time. And here's maybe some motivation to help kind of encourage you along this learning path. If you take the time to educate yourself, you're going to possibly accomplish two things that you may not have accomplished otherwise. Now, before I tell you what those two things are, do a girl a solid. And if you've been in the position of not having money, or you were in that position, you're not anymore, hit the like button. We're all in this together. We have all tried to invest in real estate with no money. Hit the like button. Tell us you're here. Because otherwise, I don't know if anyone's watching this video. Like, you gotta let me know this is helpful. All right. So also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, there's a big red button down there to hit that subscribe button too. Now, back to, what does the education portion of becoming an investor get you? Two things. One, I basically kind of already told you. It gets you the chance to find the strategy that you have the best chance at being successful with. Why does that matter? Because if you choose another strategy that you end up being terrible at, or it's just not a fit or something, you may get so frustrated, you may just leave real estate investing unnecessarily. Don't do that. It doesn't feel good. It's frustrating, and there's no reason to get out of the industry. So it will give you the chance to find the thing that fits you best. Huge. I promise you will be so much happier if you find the thing that's you. You can be proud of it. You can be good at it. It's working to your strengths. It comes naturally to you. It makes all that education boring stuff worth it. And in case that's not motivation enough, here's number 2 that education can get you. And this one should be motivating. It can tell you how to invest with no money. Maybe it's partnerships. You've heard of OPM, other people's money. Maybe it's loans. Maybe it's credit cards. Maybe it's strategic, who knows what. It's creative financing. So if some people who don't have money to invest right now are on a path to save the money, other people maybe don't have a job that's going to allow them that much of a buffer to be able to save that much money. Who knows why you don't have money currently and exactly what you're doing about it. But regardless of whether you're on the path to get money or you're not, you're increasing all of your chances of being able to invest sooner by figuring out how to creative finance. So creative financing is like the crux of real estate investing. How do you do it? What are some ideas for it? I don't know, go learn this in your education phase. So think about it. You're sitting on the couch. Let's say you take 1 month. We're only talking a month. And this is assuming you have other hobbies and other stuff. So it's not even 24/7. You take a month in your spare time and you educate yourself about real estate investing and how you can possibly do it. What could you come out with? A dream strategy that's a fantastic fit for you, and an idea or multiple ideas on how to get that money you don't have. So while it seems like you're backtracking by taking some time to educate yourself, you might actually be propelling, I was going to say fast forwarding, propelling yourself forward faster to be able to invest sooner, because now, thanks to your education and research, you have figured out a way to overcome that no money situation. I'm telling you, it is worth it. Just take some time to educate yourself. So I mentioned earlier that I wrote a book. I'm going to link to it below. Again, this entire book is geared towards you, not necessarily people, not specifically people who don't have money, but it's teaching you all the things that you need to know in order to successfully get your footing as a real estate investor. You don't have money to invest right now anyways. Go read my book. It's worth it. And there's a lot of other books, whether it's creative financing strategies, partnerships, books on all of the different strategies to learn more about it. World's at your fingertips. My only caveat about doing the internet rabbit holes, make sure you know there's no checks and balances on the internet. Just because someone says, here's how you flip a house, make sure they're a credible source. That's the only difference kind of with books and internet, is books typically are pretty credible sources of who the author is. Internet, you may be able to get a lot more information, but it's going to be more scattered and you don't necessarily know who's given it to you. So make sure you're focusing on credible sources. My book talks all about how to properly learn all these things, including learning things on the internet. The guru seminars, you're wondering if you should go on, I hit on that in there. So I hope that even though it's probably not the answer you want to know, I'm telling you, it could change everything. So again, if you're in the situation, you want to be an investor, you don't have money, hit that like button. If you're already an investor and you've gotten past that no money phase, hit that like button. Let's bring everyone together. So hopefully this was helpful. And in the comments, throw in some of the best resources you found. So you sit down, you start educating yourself. What are your favorite books? What are your favorite resources? Help each other out. And let's make it a venture together to figure all this out.